Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to step by step build this exact 3D mechanical component right here in AutoCAD. And if you are about to struggle with authoring which is in dynamic inputs or setting a proper line width, so that may should overpower your main project. Drawing on good lines with precise pull-up coordinates, I'm going to cover in this video. See, by the end of this tutorial, you know how to draft geometry like this cleanly and efficiently. So why don't you just open your ult to God and let's get it right the first time. All right, so now let's get it right into it. So, you remember the previous video I did on creating on Peach setup and title blog, right? I will save it as template. So I'm going to visit that template for this video now. Template TD. Remember I saved it as template TD.wt. So I'll click on it and open. And we can delete this. It is not needed for actual drawing. You can delete it. So yeah. And first, you save your works. Save your work. Save it to desktop. Let me save it as let's save it as 2D drawing. 2D drawings. 2D underscore drawings. 1 underscore 1, the DWG, save. And after doing that, remember setting it to, my as a candidate set to no origins. So if yours is not set to no origin, so just click on it and then click no origin. So that's no origin already. Now, so we have this. And, in some AutoCAD drawings, in some AutoCAD interface, this is amazing, just intent forward as you can see, but in some AutoCAD interface, some things will not be default. Okay, well, we'll get right into it. When we start, we'll see it. It'll see it properly when we start. So this is the image we'll be reproducing in AutoCAD. This is the mechanical component we'll be producing in AutoCAD. So we'll start from this base. And we'll start from here, going and then come here. And then after that, you do here, and then Chinese here. So that's the whole process of this thing. So let's start from this base. So for line command, I use polyline. Or you can also you can't add high polyline, it's a continuous line. So the base, remember, I'm just drawing perpendicular on Arizona line. So that's why I'm on my auto mode. My auto mode is on, you understand. So it's going to be easy for me. All right. So this is for the 6 to click enter. Now, if you are in your AutoCAD, I'm going to say something now. Let's do it. This is showing me line. There's 5 points. It's not showing me line and angle. So motor car interviews will not show it. The reason is because just to come here, this customization menus, and then you own dynamic input. It is off. That's why it's not showing it. You see why it's not showing that? It's because of dynamic inputs. See, it's not showing it. Why? Dynamic inputs is turned off. So what you should do, just come to this customization menu and then you check it and then look at it here, dynamic input. So you click it on and then it turns on and then it's your drains. So let's undo a distance. All right, so now let's get into our chatting. This 46. zoom in, checked image. So this angle is 144. Now, the angle I'll off my auto mode because I'm going to draw an angle now. Since the length is 42, sorry, that was a mistake. 42, tab. Don't want to click angle. You just tab. Don't press enter. If you're not done yet, do you understand? So, 144. But you subtract 144 from 180 because it's mentioned from this base, from the right side. So 1 foot's 1 little minus 1 foot. What else? 36. So it's going to be 36. That's 6. And then on your auto move back. Check your image. 20. This is 50, 51, 30, which is 20. This is 20, 20. 20. 10T. This is 10. This is taxi. And taxi. This is 18. This is 44. 18. Sorry. 18. 44. And 18.34. Listen, click 94. So, click escape. Orient to move to escape the command. So, now we're drawing this path. This and this is 9.78. So from it, yes, 9.78. 9.78. 9.78. And then off your auto mode, and then join these points, escape. So this is the 2D shape. But as you can see, they are separate lines, which is not so good. Joe can join them together. Just highlight all of them, and then type join, and then becomes a single shape. And also, so this is that. Hello. For dimensioning. Now, when it comes to dimensioning, that's when you should not be concerned about the depths, the widths of lines you are using. So this is this is the outline. And of course, my dimension line should be lighter than the actual sheet objects, right? So I'll have to increase the width of the line of this object. How do I do that? And then I just use my Leah. I press LE, my Leah, and then I quit another Leah. So I pressed quit another Leah. I can name these objects, can limit objects, and for language, I can let's use 0.15 millimeters. I can also create another layer, and then I can name these dimension. This is my dimension line, and for this I can use 0.05 millimeters, the weight of the line, so can now close it. So that sets, and you see D can see dimension, objects. So now Want to now change the line, the weight of this line. So I light all of them, and then I change it to dimension. Sorry, I change it to object. So yeah. You want to see it actually. So as you can see, you can't see anything yet. What do? It's quite easy. Go to this layout, rectangular, and then flick where you want your viewports to be. So, appears there now. So you want to zoom in, and double click to zoom out. Double click zoom, and double click to zoom out. So not actually, all right, so this is my line, my outlines. As you can see, it's not there are no differences. It's just with Tika. Why is that? So it's quite easy. So what you should just check is because your language is not be checked. Just click language, just type language, language, and then check it, your display line. So display line with use is display the line width of the line. And then click OK. Don't adjust it. It's okay like this. Don't adjust it. So click OK. And then it comes in. Can see it's now thicker. The line is now thicker, right? Yeah. So that's for the outline. And now let's go to dimensioning. So before I start dimensioning, notes this is called layer. Right, this is called layer. So you just click dimension style, type dimension style to and click modify. All the default settings in dimension are actually great. So what you just does need to change is do it by Leah. So it's what shows up in the Leah they are going to use, right? The text is good to go. Yeah. The primary units, it's good to go. Only this, you can use period instead of comma. So it's going to be period instead of comma. And it's cool to go. The rest are cool to go. So all others are cool to go. And I click OK. Close. So, and I want my dimension line to be thinner. So I will adjust the dimension line. Click layer, type layer. Let's change the color of the dimension line. Let's use this color. Let's use, what's the color code? In this color line. Yes, use this color. All right? So then loose. So now time to dimension. So to dimension, just click the just time dimension and use dimension aligned for proper, so the dimension line we align with how the shape is used. So use dimension aligned. So just click at both points that you want to dimension and then bring it out. So you can see the command has gone. To bring the command back, just press enter. And then the last command shows up. So don't also now start presenting the mission again. Come here again. Click enter again. Last command shows up. Then come here. Last command shows up when you press enter. And come here. So enter again. Yeah. Enter again. It's enter. So, let me on my auto mode. to target these points. All right. Click Enter again. Then we have this. Enter. Then we have this escape. So, to measure your angle, just type dimension, angle to measure angle. Then click both lines where both lines intersect. And then we have something like this. Then escape. So you have your objects, standing perfectly. All right, and the edge, it's quite okay, right? So you want to make it show up on this video, so just click Layout, Rectangular, then very easy, right? All right, you will find this video helpful. Please like and subscribe, and also share with your friends. Thank you so much.